So today we're going to be making a pecan tofu loaf for holiday dinners, Christmas, or Thanksgiving or anything like that. There is one on 3ABN that is called Awesome Turkey Loaf, but I didn't care for it as much as I do this one. This is made by Chef Mark Anthony. The other one is too, and Mrs. Melanie Pretty Man. Anyway, so if you want to look it up on 3ABM website, it's there. I'm sure you'll find it. So first off, we're going to start with some of our margarine into the pan and melt that. And we're going to be sauteing our onion. And we want to use 1 onion and about 3 tablespoons of margarine. And so we're going to start with that and start it sauteing. Should melt pretty soon. And then while we're doing that, we'll do a couple other things. One is we need 3 cups of corn flakes. Now these are juice sweetened, so they're a vegan, organic kind of thing. Corn flake. They're stiffer than regular corn flakes. There's a lot more to them, a little bit more crispier. They're not the real thin stuff like you would think corn flakes are. They're a lot firmer. But anyway, so I'm putting 3 cups into a bag and press out all the air. And then I'm going to take a rolling pin and roll those until they're crushed. And now they're crushed. So we're going to put that into our bowl. Ouch. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to be, let me set this back over here, chopping up our nuts. Now this is a nut chopper. I don't know if they can see it from here. Can that be seen? And this is all it is. We're going to put our nuts in there. They don't make the cords long enough on those things. I got the nut chopper. You can get them at Rite Aid or any of your drugstores or Walmart, Target. They run around $20. We're putting in 3 cups of nuts. Now this recipe, if you find it on through ABN, it's doubled. I cut it down. I cut it to half. So can you see this? Now remember, these nuts have been, for lack of a better term, cooked in the oven. And if you go to the nut video, you will see how to do nuts. And you need to do that because raw nuts, birds can digest. People cannot. And we're not birds, so we have to kind of cook ours for a few hours on low temp. So that is something to consider first before you make this recipe. If you want to absorb all your nutrients and vitamins from the nuts, you'll need to do that. So we're going to add this to our corn flakes. Now it says 3 cups chopped, and I was thinking it was 3 cups nuts, then chop them. I don't think so. So anyways, we're going to have a little bit left over there, so that's all right. So it's after you've chopped them, 3 cups. And this will be about 1.5 cups, and 1.5 cups, that's 3 cups right there. Okay. Move that out. So we sauteed our onions. Now we're going to take half a cup of water, and we've added our bouillon to it, and I whisked it with a whisk to mix it up. The bouillon is a little bit greasy, not greasy, but oily kind of thing. Now this is the bouillon. You can get it at As You're Standing, you can get it at the health food stores. And it's called vegetable bouillon. And you want to use 1.5 cubes. So they're not hard like the beef cubes are. And they're, a little large. So I cut 1 in half. So 1.5 cubes. And we'll have a tofu sour cream. It's all vegan. And I've cut it in half because it's a 12-ounce container, so I've cut it in half. We're going to put that in. And now we're going to add our chicken, McKay's chicken. And this is our onion powder, Vegisal. This is arrowroot powder. This is the Vegisal. Onion powder. I'll look out and mix this up a bit. I guess you could have put it in here if you want to. It's up to you how you want to do that. Anyway, so I'm just going to mix this up. And we're going to add this to our mixture here. This is a very good loaf. It really is. It has a very unique, good taste to it. Now you can put it in a loaf pan, or you could put it in a casserole dish. You could also put it into a one of those glass oblong dishes, you know, the square, the rectangle ones, whichever you want to do. I may need a little bit of water to this, a little bit more. Let's see. Now in the original recipe, because it is doubled and everything, it was 3 cups of water, but it was so soggy you could not get it to cook off. So I even cut that down, and then when I cut it in half, I cut it from less than that. That's better. It's a little dry. So don't be afraid, you know, if you think it's a little dry, add a little of something to it. You never know, trial and error. That's how things get made better, usually. And we have mashed tofu to put in, which I have over here. It's already been broken up. It's just 1 pound of tofu. Mix that up in there. Use my fork, it'd be easier. There we go. And spray my dish. Okay. And pour this into the dish. And this is a heavy bowl of loaf. So you don't want to mash it down, you just want to smooth it out a bit. Don't want to make it real tight down, packed in. Just smooth it around. And cover it when you go to put it into the oven at 350 degrees for at least an hour. It may take a little more. So we just got our casserole out of the oven. I had it in at 350 for just at least 1 hour. And the last 10-12 minutes, I took the lid off so it could brown a little bit on top. And I think it will firm up a bit if I wait probably a little longer, like after it's cooled, or put it in the refrigerator and let it set until overnight, and then take it out.